Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. The first channel that we're looking at today is Marino's Mysteries. This is a creator that just found the Superchat community within the last month or so, but has already shown impact by engaging our conversation in the chat and is here with us almost every single day. And for that reason, I wanted to feature them. We feature a different channel almost every single day on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. With 67 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther on their road to the first 100. One of the things I like to do for any channel under 100 is hit their discussion tab and give them a comment over here. That just gives the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this creator, so please don't take that away if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers in the next day or two, which we all know that they like to do from time to time. Will Spare Productions has just dropped a super chat on us, so thank you for that. And that is for Sparkle's Hope Chest, as a matter of fact. So I appreciate the extra support to get us going, and then Will Spare Productions dropped one for themselves as well. I appreciate both of those, and so I'm going to make those the first two channels that we look at before I start spinning the wheel again. And I notice I'm going to miss something else here. Hilda DC just dropped a super chat on us as well, so thank you for that. Hilda DC is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. And wow, just me, I'm getting them on the wheel right away. I just became, Superchat is now a member on Commander Vlogs. We've been friends for a long, long time, but Commander Vlogs also does another growth stream similar to what we do here in Superchat, where you can meet lots of friends and family members there. They've been responsible for lots of friends and family members here in Superchat even before we started live streaming. Makeup Mom and Son is in the house as a member and a moderator. So I'll get them on the wheel right away. I always add the members as soon as I see them in the chat. That Blue Moon just dropped a video about an hour ago, a little bit longer than that. I caught the replay on that. I wasn't there for the premiere, unfortunately. And Phyllis Brown, I see they have just dropped a super chat on us as well. So let me get that list as I need them after we get through a few channels. When we get down to 5 or 6, we'll add some. We'll get through a lot of other creators. Unmasked Lifestyle is here in the chat as well. This is a creator who's been an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, and as we can see from their icon, has been a member for now a year with Superchat. So thank you for that extra support. Unmasked Lifestyle has been a dear friend for a long time, so hopefully we will connect with them, and you'll enjoy the variety in healthy living and cooking that you find over on that channel, as well as StreamYard panels. Will Spare Productions just dropping another super chat on us to snipe that Stream Boss position, and they got it. So what we're talking about is the video game life meter you see right under my camera. Will Spare Productions will now get some extra exposure for that reason, and I really do appreciate all this overwhelming extra support from everybody here in the chat today. Thank you for all of this. And let me get into some more introductions. What you'll find from Marino's Mysteries is a lot of variety on this channel, but a little bit of comedy, kind of tongue-in-cheek comedy added in. So I'm still getting to know the channel and its creator, but I'm having a good time. They're definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. Ali's Craft Pursuits, I think you've been here before, but forgive me if I'm wrong about that. For anybody that is brand new, hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Helly K is in the house and happens to be a member, as well as Chris's Clever Craft. I've got you both on the wheel now. Facing Reality is in the house, always early, and I appreciate that. She brings energy and engagement in that guide. An extremely supportive creator as well. Ikram and Conroy, good to see you here again. And my love, Kristen Welton, has come in. She is always a member and a moderator. Just cleaning up my wheel here a little bit. And like I said, we'll get some more names from our chat list as we need them in a little while. Nightstar Beauty just walked in. We'll get them on here as well. And That Blue Moon, like I said, had a premiere earlier. The Stock Explorer I was hanging out with on a live stream earlier for the first time. And I'm looking forward to learning a bit more. They were talking about some of the stocks that they're watching right now that they've been jumping in and out of for the last week or so. It seems to me that it's based on technical analysis more than anything else, but I have a lot to learn when it comes to that stuff. So I'm happy that we have a creator in the chat that can bring us some kind of reason behind the madness that goes on with the stock market. So I'm looking forward to much more from them. Thrill Seeks is in the house, a long-time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, a member of our moderator squad on our music channel. And Ungay Miller, good to see you back in the house as well. Thank you for coming in. My internet wants to lag while I'm live streaming. It puts a load on the computer while you're doing so many things at once. If you can imagine, I've got a few windows open at the same time. And Derek's Journey's in the house. Good to see you here. I've got Charlene Heel on the wheel now. Just the Gamer is back. Good to see you in the house again. Thank you for coming back in. I'm just scanning my chat list to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Did Thrill Seeks just drop a super chat on us as well? Thank you so much. Thrill Seeks has been a dear friend for a long time. And I almost missed that, but Thrill Seeks is at the head of the list there, where we're going to, like I said, go through our super chatters, and then we will get into spinning the wheel right after. So thank you, everybody, for this extra support. Forgive me, I'm way behind in the chat. We've got a busy beginning. Thank you, everybody, for that. If you haven't already given a thumbs up, I'll appreciate those as well. Charles Williams, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Angel Downstairs Rachel is here as well. That's a family friend as well as a member of our Tuber Chat family for quite some time. Unmasked Lifestyle, thank you for your super chat as well. I really do appreciate that extra support. They have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time. Like I said, you can see the colors change on the membership icons, and Unmasked Lifestyle now has crossed over a year of extra support as a member, so I really do appreciate that. And hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Two of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube are always here as beloved and dedicated moderators. That is Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA. And if my notes are right for once, I believe we have a premiere that will come up from Michael's Adventures today in about 2 hours after Tuber Chat. We'll be able to continue connecting in that live chat the same way that we do here. So we've got a long afternoon ahead of us for those of you in the Eastern time zone, and for everybody else, forgive me, I'm not sure where everybody's dealing with their times in the different time zones today. But I'm in southern Ontario, Canada, close to Niagara Falls, and we are in the same time zone as New York, so it's afternoon for us. And let's see what we're going to do. Marino's Mysteries, like I said, is our feature channel for today. I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. Like I said, I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it as much as I am. Sparkle's Hope Chest is mom in real life to Wolfsbear Productions, who dropped a super chat for Sparkle's Hope Chest, which is really, really cool. And I talk about these creators together regularly because it's always heartwarming to see a couple of creators who are in real life friends or especially family, supporting each other so much, even though they're running separate YouTube channels. And we see this from Sparkle's Hope Chest and Wolf Spirit Productions. They have collaborated many times. Forgive me, I say the same thing every day, Sparkle's Hope Chest. I intend on catching up much more with your new series. Sparkle's Hope Chest brings us a lot of variety on their channel. They've even collaborated, like I said, with Wolf Spirit Productions a couple of times. But they have this new series where they're talking about motel life and a few life changes that are going on with Sparkle's Hope Chest. They've managed to keep this up every day so far in October, which is really, really cool. So I'm hoping everybody will enjoy catching up with that series and learning a bit about the creator behind Sparkle's Hope Chest. I see that Diary of Amabel has come in. They're a member, so I'll put them on the wheel right away. Yes, and then Ikramay, thank you very much. So still, forgive me, I may not have understood your intentions from yesterday, but I always insist everybody must be here in Superchat with their main channel. If you're running more than one channel, then that's okay. They just have to be treated separately. But otherwise, I'll just insist that everybody's always using their main channel to connect, because we don't want to confuse anybody in the chat and have them going to the wrong channel to connect with you. But it's just a thought. Again, forgive me if I'm missing a different intention. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And pardon me while I just get my bearings over here. Anybody can reach out to me anytime on Instagram. It's all one word, Superchat. If something's up in the chat that you need me to know, or if you want to talk YouTube outside, I always love talking YouTube. Doesn't have to be questions. It can if there's something you think I can answer, but I'm always happy when people share information that they learn or lessons along the way so that we can spread that information through the Superchat community and all make better decisions for our videos and our live streams. Wolf Spirit Productions is somebody that I talk to frequently, and they are both willing to ask questions as well as share lessons learned or observations throughout the YouTube community so that we can all be a little bit better informed and make better decisions for our channels. Thank you, Unmasked Lifestyle. They're using one of the milestone messages. Every member gets a highlighted milestone message like that once a month. And they're using that to wish a happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians in the house. So yes, we do have a few Canadians that come through Superchat, as anybody would expect. And of course, we happen to be Canadian. So thank you very much for that special message. And hopefully everybody is otherwise doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. If I've missed something that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Superchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it easier and we'll catch it the next time around. Right now we're looking at Wolf Spirit Productions. This channel also brings us variety in a much different way. Like I said, this is the daughter of Sparkle's Hope Chest, who we just looked at. We see these creators collaborating from time to time, but Wolf Spirit Productions happens to be a truck driver, and they take us on their travels, but they also show us a lot of other variety, particularly behind the scenes. We get a good look at their home life. They do product reviews, they do unboxing videos, they do crafts, and they have a furry little friend named Jester that is featured in a lot of their videos. So hopefully you'll look forward to seeing that when you get there. And Wolf Spirit Productions has been a loyal and dedicated supporter, a very generous creator for a long, long time. Here in Superchat, they happen to be a gold member, so we'll also see their link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More will be surprised to see that I'm putting them on the wheel right away, as I'm supposed to. Sam Swags Trains and More has a lot of patience and is a very generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. We're going to look at Hilda DC right now, a member of our moderator squad. Hilda DC is a very much loved and well-respected creator. She has a loyal and dedicated community surrounding her. When you get into one of her live streams or premieres, you will find that they have got a loyal and dedicated following around them. You'll get a warm welcome. She posts so frequently. She's posting every single day. I'm finding it a struggle to keep up. As we follow more and more creators, and as our audience grows and we support more people, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But as long as everybody's supporting each other as much as they can, everybody will be just fine. So Hilda DC will give you a warm welcome when you get there. You'll get that from her community as well. She does a lot of mukbang videos and challenges, some impromptu live streams, and a mix of videos as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get over there. I think Will Spare Productions said it's been almost 7 months now that they've been a gold member, and I really do appreciate that extra support. And there's MSK Family Vlogs coming in as well. They have been a member with Superchat for over a year as well, as you can see from the pink icon. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if I've missed something that you mentioned, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat. Connect and grow. Hopefully I'll see it a little bit easier. That will help me catch it, hopefully, the next time around. We're on episode number 290 today. And that means we're only 10 episodes away from the magical number 300. I will be joined again by my dear friend Vern's Junk Closet. We've been together on many panels before. She joins me for every 100th episode of Tuber Chat, where we have a much different type of live stream and discussion about tips and tricks that everybody can use for their videos and their channels, lessons learned along the way, updates, and new features that YouTube has come out with in the last little while. So if you haven't already gone back and watched episode number 100 or 200, I hope that you will. They both have a lot of information that can be shared and hopefully you'll find helpful. And in another couple of weeks, we will get to episode 300 and catch up on what's been happening in the last 6 months and all the changes. Diana Brianne Fairchild, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Mr. Fulton Mraz, it's great to see you here as well. So, my goodness, are we ever rolling today? If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And right now, we're looking at Unmasked Lifestyle. So like I said, this has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long time. She's become a dear friend, somebody who we've joined a few times now for live streams and premieres. As a matter of fact, I joined them in person on their 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which is actually several months ago. You'll find that in their channel and on our front page as well. Unmasked Lifestyle, of course, is giving us some healthy lifestyle advice, and particularly when it comes to food. And it's not very often that I say that a channel can be beneficial to everyone, but in a case like this, I really think that they can be, because we could all eat a little bit healthier, live a little bit healthier, and use a little bit of that positivity and motivation from time to time. Ikram and Conroy, thank you again for another super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to make your channel the next one that we look at after Thrill Seeks. Did I put these out of order? I might have done these out of order, so forgive me for that. But we'll catch up in another second here, and then after we get through a few of these, we will get to adding some names to the wheel from our chat list. So we got a long afternoon. We're going to get as many channels on the screen as we can. We've got a long, long way to go. We will add another premiere afterwards where we'll go and visit Michael's adventures, and we'll be able to continue connecting in that live chat the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat, and I'll leave this running until we get there. Commander Vlogs, thank you for another super chat. Commander Vlogs likes to hold a position on the event list, so when you look at the bottom part of the screen, in between the member and moderator panels that you see there, you'll see Commander Vlogs now at the top of the list. And Commander Vlogs uses these kind of plugins on his... I hope I didn't miss anybody coming in. I see that they recently became a moderator here. That's a talented singer and songwriter with a couple of channels. We'll look at those soon. Unmasked Lifestyle has 1,300 subscribers right now. They are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And you can see that they have, from the beginning, had a instinct for branding. When we look back at some of their older videos, they've changed up a bit of the look here now, but you can see that it's been consistent right from the beginning. Very, very cool, and hopefully everybody can take inspiration from that as well. So let's look at Just Me Fifi Unique Fee. This is a creator that's been with Superchat for a long time. So long, I'm going to embarrass myself and tell you that I don't even remember how long it's been. They might have been with Superchat from the beginning. It's been so long. So Just Me Fifi Unique Fee happens to be an extremely supportive creator as well. This is somebody who's out supporting other creators regularly. When I'm bouncing in between live streams and premieres and things like that, I run into Just Me Fifi Unique Fee regularly. 1,200 subscribers right now. They've actually got a little bit more with 1,210 or so, so they've got it nice and locked in, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. You'll find pure variety over here with Just Me Fifi Unique Fee, and hopefully you'll enjoy getting to know this creator. We see that they have featured channels front and center on their homepage as well. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that has on both your audiences and the YouTube algorithm. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it, swapping positions on the featured channels like that. And it's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started, of course. That's where the strong and solid foundation for our channels really comes from. So thank you one more time for your super chat. Thank you to our other super chatters. We're going to look at Phyllis Brown right now. Phyllis Brown has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time as well. They actually came in blazing with engagement in the chat. We see Phyllis Brown out supporting other creators as well, and they bring us pure variety. There are a few cooking videos here, but we see a good look at the creator behind the channel as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know Phyllis Brown, and you'll enjoy the support that comes back from her as well. Now, we don't have a sub count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push Phyllis Brown and other creators as up to their next milestones, whatever they may be. We're always just behind each other, trying to push each other along, motivate each other, and help where possible. As well, we know that Phyllis Brown has over 1,000 subscribers because the community tab is there. And there's big changes coming up to that. We're expecting it in 2 days from now. We're expecting the community tab to open up to all creators over 500 subscribers. Ikram and Conroy, thank you so much for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. And then Commander Vlogs is going to do another growth stream similar to what we do here in Superchat in another few hours. So later this afternoon, if you want to connect to Commander Vlogs, make sure you have that notification bell on. They might have just set up their live stream right now. You can set a reminder for that specific one as well. So Phyllis Brown, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. We're going to look at Thrill Seeks now as well. Thrill Seeks is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, of course, has been for a very long time. Another dear friend. This is somebody who's actually a moderator on our royalty-free music channel. So for anybody that hasn't already seen that, all the same music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. And we have a virtual 24-hour live stream going over there as well, where Thrill Seeks happens to be a moderator, and they're in there regularly, keeping the conversation going, for which I really appreciate. Diary of Amabel has been a member for a couple of months now. I think, did you mean to send a message there? I hope it didn't skip out on you. Sometimes I haven't used one of those messages yet. I really should get into using those. You get a highlighted milestone message, they call them, once a month, wherever you're a member. But I'll have to experiment with those a little bit more. We'll get that done before episode 300 so that I can come at it with a little bit better experience. But I'm happy to see those opening up over the last couple of weeks here in Tuber Chat. And thank you, Just Me Fifi, Unique Fee, for the extra Super Chat. I really do appreciate this extra support. Derek's Journey as well has dropped a Super Chat on us. Let's get that channel ready to go. We're going to look at them right after Commander Vlogs. They've done that many times before. They're a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. Diary of Amabel, thank you so much for a Super Chat as well. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to make your channel the next one that we look at after Derek's Journey. And Diary of Amabel's been around for a while. Oh, and there you go. Okay, Helly K, I see. It can be with or without a message. I still, like I said, have a bit more to learn, but I do appreciate that. Helly K's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a while as well. So thank you for that. Thank you for your membership for all this time. And with Jack Dawson as well. Love, support, and respect is the key. You'll find that from Jack Dawson and from the community that surrounds him. So thank you very much for that. I'm glad to see our members using those messages as well. And the chat is not allowing you from your laptop, says Unmasked Lifestyle. When people have let me know that that's a problem, usually resetting the browser or possibly even the whole device seems to fix the glitch. It's this glitch that YouTube has. I don't know why that is. I wish they'd do something about that, but we've seen that many times. I've actually got another creator who just told me about that today, said they tried to come in and weren't able to. But if you don't mind trying to reset, and I know we're connected on IG and everything else, but if you don't mind letting me know if that fixed the problem. Red Ruby Sky, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And I really do appreciate everybody's extra support for today. Helly K, of course, is a member there on the wheel. Jack Dawson, I'm going to get you on the wheel as well. And hopefully we're not missing anybody in the chat. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And thank you, Unmasked Lifestyle. I wish it didn't have to be such an inconvenient glitch, but apparently resetting fixes it. I haven't experienced it myself. I haven't been in a chat where I haven't been able to chat or been shadow banned or any of that stuff for a while. Commander Vlogs is cooking an omelet now. I hope you're filming that. Commander Vlogs will bring us cooking videos as well. What Commander Vlogs does that's a little bit different than what you see from a lot of creators that do growth streams is the fact that they do personal videos as well as growth streams as well. Whereas myself, for instance, some of you know I have a personal channel. I do random things over there. But Tuber Chat is very much just growth streams. But it's interesting when we look at Commander Vlogs and get a behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind the channel. Same thing with Thrill Seeks. Now, Thrill Seeks has started doing some channel review videos, which we could call growth streams as well. And Thrill Seeks actually brings us a lot of outdoor footage, particularly with theme parks and roller coasters. And it's interesting because with the year and a half we've all had, we haven't been able, most of us, to get out to a lot of these places as much as we otherwise might have. So it's great that we have this kind of footage available from Thrill Seeks to see. It's always exciting, always engaging, and he's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated friend and member of the Tuber Chat family for a long, long time. But you will be able to meet more friends and family members over there. He is willing to swap playlists as well. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Unmasked Lifestyle, thank you for that. That was quick, but you're back. Hopefully everything's working the way it should now. I'm going to get everybody to pardon me just for a quick second. I'll be right back. All right, pardon me for that. Boy, have we got a busy beginning, so thank you everybody for that. We might be working on a record weekend this weekend. Last Monday was something else because Facebook and Instagram were down, so we just blew by like all the numbers. And we had like 116 thumbs up by the time the stream was over, I think, or something like that. So thank you everybody for the thumbs up because we're already doing well today. Last night was extremely busy, even though I moved the time around. And then today we're doing well again. So I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. Of course, Shalisha's Journal, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Ikram and Conroy is a new creator coming into the Tuber Chat family. They were with us yesterday. And Get Trapped YT, thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing out. I really do appreciate that. Ikram and Conroy is a couple of creators that I'm still getting to know, but hopefully you'll enjoy that as well, as they're here for what I believe is the second time now. And with 315 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. It looks like pure variety on this channel. And like I said, I'm getting to know this channel and its creators, and hopefully you'll enjoy that as well. Black Phoenix, good to see you in the house. And then thank you, Unmasked Lifestyle. Oh, and it went off with the reset. Yeah, we see a lot of glitches with the, even with thumbs up, thumbs down. So when YouTube plays games with all of our numbers for, whatever reason, we've been trying to wrap our head around this for a year now. We play with subscribers, they play with watch hours, they play with views, and they play with thumbs up. The interesting thing is they even play with thumbs down. So what happens is sometimes you'll get, somebody coming in with a few fake accounts, they'll attack you or whatever it might be. A lot of the thumbs up, thumbs down now disappear after a couple of days. If you go, and sometimes you want to do a favor for another creator, if you have multiple accounts, you'll hop in and give them extra thumbs up, things like that. Lots of creators do that. Often those will disappear as well. Happens to Tuber Chat all the time. Usually we'll get somewhere between 70 and maybe even over 100 at times, but we'll lose about 10 within 24 to 48 hours. Even though everybody had good intentions and wants to just help, YouTube ends up scraping a few of those away. And Red Ruby Sky, hopefully you're feeling welcome. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members. It's always best to take your time anyway. So if people are connecting with you, of course they'll want you to connect back with them ASAP, but you can take your time. And the most important thing that we worry about here is making sure that the connections are solid and done the right way. The way that we do that, for instance, is to head to a channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on, which you see me do for all creators. And then come back, let them know that you've done that. They'll do the same for you. And yes, absolutely, Black Phoenix, thank you for the motivating words in the chat. Commander Vlogs, as you can see, has 8,300 subscribers, is now pushing 8,400. And I'm hoping everybody will connect with this creator. I've been friends with them for a long time, since before Tuber Chat started. They've been responsible for us meeting lots of friends and family members before we started live streaming a year and a half ago. And Commander Vlogs does a very similar type of live stream. Let me see if I can get one of these to play when I roll over it. So you'll see they've got a similar setup to what you see here in Tuber Chat. They do a similar idea where they're putting channels on the screen and promoting other creators. So you'll meet lots of friends and family members when you're over there. And you can see right here, so Commander Vlogs has recently become a member on Tuber Chat, and Tuber Chat is now a member on Commander Vlogs as well. I was over there this morning actually meeting a couple of new friends. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. And Commander Vlogs, like I said, also does a mix of other videos as well. So let me see. They're posting, I think they do 2 growth streams a day, as well as all these, a lot of random videos, a lot of other tutorial videos and things like that. So it's very interesting to see a creator so focused on growth streams, but then as well adding a lot of personality into the channel as well. So hopefully you'll find that refreshing. MinerZack123, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Forgive me, I'm not thanking everybody as much as I usually do when it comes to these super chats. All of the channels that we've looked at so far have sent super chats to us today, and we look at those channels first. I'll get to spinning the wheel shortly, but thank you for all this extra support. I really do appreciate that. And next we're going to look at Derek's journey for the same reason. And Derek's Journey's up right now. I think I'm going to miss something in the chat in a second too. Derek's Journey, we see, has got featured channels here. We talked about this earlier, front and center on their page, which is very cool. I think that speaks volumes about the generosity of the creator behind the channel. And then as well, when we look at their videos, we see a lot of motivating content. So particularly with fitness, Derek's Journey is constantly trying to motivate other creators while they bring us you know, a diverse bit of content. But we also get a great look at the creator and their home life behind the channel, which I really enjoy as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know this creator as well. And I can see that they've just become a member on Superchat as well. So I appreciate that extra support. And Derek's Journey's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a while now. You can see they're fully monetized, so they have lots of ways to support them as well, including Super Chats and memberships over there. Did you just put the memberships up today? I'm curious because I think I remembered you might have said yesterday that you were considering memberships, and forgive me if I'm completely mistaken about that, but I do appreciate your membership here. And what that means now is that every time I see Derek's Journey in the chat, I will add them to the wheel right away, as I do with all members. 12 Veils, good to see you here. That's another creator that's been with me from the very beginning. I've been connected to them for over a year and a half, since before TuberChat even started. And I think that speaks volumes about the loyalty and dedication of a supporter like that, and hopefully you'll enjoy connecting to them. Thank you one more time, Derek's Journey, both for your super chat and now for your membership. And we're going to look at Diary of Amabel. Forgive me, I just misspelled it on the wheel there. Diary of Amabel's been with TuberChat just under a couple of months now and has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. She dropped a super chat on us as well. So for that reason, we're looking at this channel right away. And then we will go over and, and we will... oh, forgive me, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm trying to catch up with the chat, and Derek's Journey is making me laugh. Diary of Amabel's been with us for a couple of months now, has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. But the other thing, too, is we see this channel out supporting others as well. So I'm still getting to know Diary of Amabel, both as a channel and as a creator. But hopefully you'll enjoy that, too. She's bringing us pure variety so far. But we can see that this is a dynamic host. I'm always happy to see creators smiling on their thumbnails and bringing that kind of energy into their presentation. Diary of Amabel has 1,270 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that we know she must be thinking about. So I'm going to move a little bit faster through channels now. We've been on for about 40 minutes. We still got a long way to go. We've got at least an hour and a half, and then we'll go and visit Michael's Adventures for a premiere. And we'll be able to continue connecting in that live chat the same way that we do here in TuberChat. And let me spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. And it is time soon for me to get some names from our chat list as well. So we'll do that shortly. We've got a lot of members on the wheel right now. And MSK Family Vlogs, who's been a member for over a year, is coming up right now. This is a dynamic family of creators, as a matter of fact, and they bring us mostly videos, but some live streams as well, and I've been lucky to catch them before. They're fully monetized now with super chats and memberships available over there. With 1,440 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you'll do that too. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly, as it does wonders for the algorithm, not just today, but in the coming days, possibly even weeks. So hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members in the chat. And hopefully you'll connect with MSK Family Vlogs. They've been with TuberChat pretty much from the beginning. I'm going to have to go back and look, as a matter of fact. They might have been with us right from the start or immediately after, because MSK Family Vlogs is a previously featured channel, as a matter of fact. And we feature a different channel every single day here on TuberChat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. And Marino's Mysteries is today's featured channel, so I hope you'll check them out too. Now we're going to look at Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More, who actually didn't have to wait too long with the wheel today, which is interesting. As Fanatic Guide said earlier, the Wheel of Unknowing. The wheel's got a lot of nicknames now. The Wheel of Doom that we use over here. This is from wheelofnames.com. Anybody can use that. It's a free ad-supported service. And I saw it on somebody's live stream many months ago, probably a year ago, and started adding it into TuberChat. Lots of creators are using this, but it's so easy to use, so I love it. But it's random, so we never know how long it's going to take. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is here with 1,310 subscribers or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They've got their 1,300 locked in, but we'd love to push them a little bit farther and get them rolling on the road towards 1,400 now. Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, and they happen to be a member and a moderator here in TuberChat. They do the featured channels collaboration that I've talked about regularly. They are willing to swap playlists with other creators, and they will allow everybody to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in TuberChat. As a matter of fact, once a week they do a specific live stream for the purpose of connecting other creators. So you'll likely meet new friends and family members over there with Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More. And of course, there's a lot of train videos, as you'd expect. But he also does vlogs and other random things, unboxings and product reviews and things like that. So hopefully you'll enjoy that when you get over there. Phyllis Brown, we already looked at. I just forgot to take you off the wheel because she actually dropped us a super chat, so we sped that up a little bit. And then we'll spin one more time. We'll see who's coming up now. We're going to look at Charlene Heel, one of our newest members, as a matter of fact. She became a member yesterday, but Charlene Heel has been a member of the TuberChat family for quite some time. She's been with us for a few months now, and when we first met Charlene Heel, she just came into the whole YouTuber community blazing with generosity and energy, motivation, positivity, and it makes it such a pleasure to even be in a chat like this when Charlene Heel is present, not to mention to have her in your chat as well as a host. When you engage conversation the way that she does, you're really doing the host a great service in a million different ways. And, you know, a big part of that is getting engagement with other creators. So I expect big things from Charlene Heel because she's so energetic, so positive. She's willing to reach out both with questions and with lessons learned, and she's very inspirational and motivating as well. So hopefully you'll enjoy some of that infectious energy coming to you as well after you connect with her and she starts coming around your channel. She's got 311 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 400 she'll be thinking about soon. She brings us pure variety right now, but particularly with motivation and positivity. She's got a new series I can see here, so I'll have to see those. I don't watch a lot of shorts videos. This is how I end up missing a lot of videos for a lot of creators, but I'm going to check out this series and see what they've got going on here, because we know ultimately it will be from a positive standpoint. So let's spin. Lady S and family, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. It's going to soon be time. Busy beginning today, and I really do appreciate everybody's extra support. Brian Lynn is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another creator that's recently come into the TuberChat community, but hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome. Did I skip? No, I didn't skip anybody. I've got Jack Dawson on the wheel now. Nightstar Beauty is up right now. We're going to have a look at this channel. Nightstar Beauty brings us spectacular presentation right from the beginning. This creator had an instinct for presentation both in their videos and on their channel. Viper YT3 is Get Trapped YT. Sam, good to see you here. I was actually with a Slice of Sam on a live stream earlier today. I just want to have a look at this other channel, Get Trapped YT. Oh, thank you for the feature already, or at least the subscription, I see. Did we see this channel once before already, or not yet? New one supporting. Okay, very cool. Yeah, Get Trapped YT's got a second channel that they've started there, so very cool. Fanatic Guide always has fun things to say in the chat too. You're making me laugh. Night Star Beauty, like I said, has had instinct from the beginning for presentation, both in their videos, which I'll show you, and on their channel in presentation. So even though they've changed up the style of their thumbnails, you can see the consistency in branding. I put a lot of focus on this because I'm hoping a lot of creators will take inspiration from Night Star Beauty in that way. Now, they've let us know that these thumbnails seem to be doing even better than the first ones were, but you can see she's putting a lot of work into that. She's definitely a dynamic host. You can catch that from her thumbnails, of course, from her avatar, and of course the banner matches, which is cool. But when I roll over her videos, you can see that her camera work and her editing skills, you could just tell that this is the kind of video that will be captivating. You know, now makeup is not a big part of my life, except for the fact that we have a lot of makeup channels here in the Superchat family. So I find myself watching a lot of these videos, and Tiffany Wears T-Shirts, who's a good friend, will joke with me about how many makeup tutorials I actually watch. But Night Star Beauty does a very thorough and considerate job of giving you the before, the after, and describing the products that she's using while she's doing the tutorials. Sometimes she does haul videos. Nice to see a subscriber giveaway there for 500. Night Star Beauty's now well over 6, which is very, very cool. So it's great to see her moving so quickly. It's no surprise to me. Hopefully you'll get over there and see the kind of presentation that I'm talking about and take some inspiration from her. She's also a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, has been for a while. Michael's Adventures is getting steaks ready for tonight's dinner, which is very cool. Chris's Clever Craft is coming up right now. So let's see what they've got going on. Now, Chris's Clever Craft, I wonder if we're going to see new content from Chris's Clever Craft. I want to push this channel. So you can see that they've got a lot of featured channels here on their front page, which is very cool. But when I skip over to their videos page, we see a lot of variety from Chris's Clever Craft. Nemesis 420, good to see you in the house. I'm just going to get you onto the wheel right away. And Ikram Conroy, thank you for another super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. We did already look at that channel, but of course I always appreciate that. Derek's Journey sniped the Stream Boss position. That's interesting. Yeah, that went up. Wolfsbear Productions had it for a moment, and Derek's Journey took that over. So forgive me from minutes ago, but they've got it. And Nemesis, creators that show generosity in different ways. I see you've got a new avatar and a new banner. Those are both very cool. And Heli K is somebody who's active on Twitter. Pardon me for a second.
You're tethered?
Thank you, though, yeah. It might be buffering a little bit. Oh, Emotion says we're buffering. Are we going to lose it, or are we going to be okay? Oh, we might lose it. Okay, I have to act as if. So this is one of the things you got to think of when you're live streaming, for those of you who do it or are thinking about doing it, is that you don't know right away if you're going to lose the stream or not. You don't know how many people are watching a repetitive loop, how many people are watching a frozen screen. YouTube can do some really silly things when it comes to buffering and the problems with the internet. Now, I don't live in Toronto. I live about an hour and a half away, so our internet is just not, you know, the 5G, fiber optic, great magical stuff. So what I have also done, this doesn't always work. We've lost a few streams because of it. And I've tethered. I happen to be on an iPhone and a Mac, so they work very well together. And I have to throw my phone way over by the window to get it to catch. It doesn't always catch, but it is a good first line of defense. As well, Streamlabs is supposed to have disconnect protection and all this other stuff. There's a lot to think about when it comes to live streaming. It's not difficult. It's just that once you get into, you know, past scratching the surface on live streaming, you can see some of the other things that are available. The other thing too, as a thought, now obviously we're buffering for everybody for a moment there, but the other thing to think about is sometimes you'll be live streaming and somebody will say you're buffering. When it's just one person that said it, I would try not to get too caught up in the kind of speeches I'm doing right now, talking about live streaming and buffering and stuff, until you hear it from a second person. Because if one person has a buffering problem, it could be their internet, not yours. Once you hear it from two different people, then you could start to think it might be yours as well. You can do what you can to try to scramble and save the stream, and a lot of times you'll have luck as it will continue. But hopefully we're doing okay. Hopefully I'm not missing too much in the chat. Oh, stream is offline. It should be okay. Chat's still running. I'm acting as if, so we'll just hold it together. Like I said, we're talking about Heli K right now. Now, this creator is very active on Twitter, so they're a member of our Twitter list, and we're one of the first, if I remember right, because it's creators like this and the generosity that I saw in the fact that there's so many people willing to share for each other on Twitter that I was inspired to start the Twitter list that we have. So if you head to Twitter, if you're somebody who's active on that social network, and go to the Superchat profile, you'll find a list. And that list contains over 100 members now. I think it's 103. And these are creators who are both in the Superchat family and active on Twitter and willing to share. Because if they've shared for us, then they might be willing to share for you as well. And that's the idea. So you might be able to trade favors over there and get a lot of outside activity for your channel. Have Cheetah Will View, good to see you here. Spotless Calm, thank you for coming back in. 7-7, another supportive creator, thank you for being here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. FIFA World Other Gaming, always sending pure love from New York City. Thank you for coming back in. A very energetic creator there. They've been a long-time friend of Superchat. And forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And if anybody's mentioned something that I've missed, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention Superchat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and we'll catch it the next time around. Now, I'm not expecting to lose today's stream for a internet problem. It looks like it's going to hold itself together. If the stream does break, we'll come back one time. If it breaks in the next half hour, after an hour and a half, we'll just cut it for tomorrow. But we should be okay. Ace Flaw 1, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. I'm going to get some names onto our wheel from our chat list right now. But we're going to look at Jack Dawson. When I look for this channel, I typically type in Jack Dawson MLB The Show, or Assassin's Creed, or Call of Duty, or Final Fantasy, or any of the really big video games, because that is what Jack Dawson does on their channel more than anything else. And because the name Jack Dawson is so unbelievably popular on the internet, we have to do a little bit extra to find this channel. So by typing in that extra stuff, we will catch them in the search results. The more we search, find, and click on a creator's name, the more they'll rise up the search results over time, and eventually YouTube will do a better job of predicting when we're looking for this particular channel. Jack Dawson just happens to be a ridiculously popular name because of the lead character of the Titanic movie, which is one of the best-selling movies of all time, right? So we got to give Jack Dawson an extra little push in the search results there. But once you get over there, you'll find that Jack Dawson will say love, support, and respect is the key. He certainly does believe that, as well as his community does. You'll get a warm welcome over there. He's a fantastic commentator as well. What he's able to do is keep up with the gameplay in the many different games that he live streams almost every single day, as well as keep up with the chat, and is always motivating everybody to connect with each other, be genuine, loyal, and spreads a lot of positivity as well. LaShare Crochet, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. And hopefully everybody's meeting new friends and family members in the chat. So I did say I was going to add some names to the wheel. So let's do that right now. We're almost due to take a real break for a few minutes, but we'll worry about that in another moment. First thing we're going to do is get that blue moon onto the wheel along with Facing Reality. who is always there early. Just the Gamer is fairly new to Superchat, only being here for the second or third time, but we're going to get them on the wheel, and then we will add some more names when we get back. Right now, I'm going to spin the wheel, see who's coming up next. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. It really does help. I'll appreciate it greatly. And as you can imagine, it does wonders for the algorithm both today and in the coming days, if not maybe even weeks. Gloria's Platter, good to see you here. I just spun the wheel. We are going to look at Facing Reality as soon as we come back in about 3 minutes. There's a brand new channel in the chat, Lord of the Leaves. Welcome to you. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. I think that Shauna Diamond TV just came in as well, so thank you for being here. Lots of toys to see. I may not have welcomed. I'm not sure if they're still here. They were here at the beginning of the stream. It's great to have them in the chat as well. And thank you everybody for hanging out. Right now we're looking at Facing Reality. This is a creator that engages conversation all the time. Whether it is in the form of questions or especially lessons learned or observations that they see. Facing Reality brought to my attention the new update that will be coming in a couple of days, or we're expecting it at least, to open up the community tab to channels over 500, of which Facing Reality will be a part, which will be very, very cool. Glorious Platter, hopefully I welcomed you. Facing Reality now has 717 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 800 that she's thinking about. We see that she's got a premiere set up for tomorrow. That will happen actually while Superchat is running. We're doing a very early one tomorrow again. And so at least what we know is that after Superchat tomorrow, we will have brand new content from this creator. What you notice on their banner is they say encouraging words and positive messages. You'll get that both on their channel as well as when they're out supporting others, and Facing Reality is out supporting other creators all the time. When I'm bouncing in between premieres and live streams, I run into Facing Reality regularly. And hopefully you'll enjoy that kind of support coming to you as well after you connect with them. So I'm going to move a little bit faster through channels now, or I'll intend to, because we're in the second half of today's live stream. We're not in a rush. We're going to get lots of channels on the screen. We should be able to get to everybody. And then we will go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures, where we'll be able to continue connecting during that live chat the same way that we do here. And right now we're going to look at emotion. So when I look for emotion, this is a similar situation to what we talked about a few minutes ago with Jack Dawson. Emotion is such an unbelievably popular name and word that we have to do a little bit of extra to catch them in the search results. So I always type in emotion, new soul, R&B. So you can copy and paste what I just dropped in the chat, or type it out if you'd like to. Outgoing Azzy, good to see you in the house. And that will help you find this official music channel from this talented singer and songwriter. Emotion has become a dear friend over a long time. They are somebody who's willing to share lessons learned along the way so that everybody can have an easier time working on their videos and live streams. I'm always happy to see creators share in that way. Emotion happens to be a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. They happen to be a gold member, so we'll see their link dropped every 30 minutes or so as well. They're fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them when we get there, including super chats and memberships. And Emotion brings us their original works here on their official music channel, sometimes with music videos, sometimes with compilations as well, and sometimes in the form of a premiere, and sometimes in a live stream. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. We'll soon get a chance to visit Emotion and party with them again shortly, I'm sure in the next couple of weeks. And they've got 1,670 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,700 that they're thinking about. I'm also going to show you they got featured channels here, and we are going to look at their second channel, Writing with Emotion, New Soul. Now, it's interesting to note that Emotion is the newest member of our moderator squad. Emotion has had great impact and has been a friend to all of us in the Superchat family for a long, long time. So for that reason, they've been added into our moderator group as well. Most of you know how seriously I take moderating. There's always a very long-winded story between each of our moderators, and Emotion is part of that crew now. So Writing with Emotion, New Soul is the second channel from this talented singer and songwriter. We can see generosity right away, and that they're doing the featured channels collaboration here as well. They're likely willing to swap playlists with other creators. And over here, they've got 374 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about, and hopefully you'll support this creator on both channels. That Blue Moon, it's always a pleasure having you here, and I appreciate all the positivity in the chat. That Blue Moon always spreads positivity, and maybe it's because of that that the wheel just favored you. That Blue Moon's been waiting for a little while, but has been a friend of Tuberchat for what is beyond a year now. They're actually a previously featured channel. We've watched this channel grow over a long period of time. They've got 800 subscribers right now. You know that they're closing in on that magical 1,000. It's on the horizon for sure by the time you get here. I wasn't there for the premiere, but I did catch their latest video in a replay talking about another YouTuber, which is pretty interesting. But that Blue Moon brings us a lot of variety on their channel. There's a lot of video gameplay here, and hopefully you'll enjoy that when you connect with them, and you'll enjoy the positivity that comes from them when they come back and support your channel after you connect with them. Willow's Creations, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. That's another previously featured channel. And then tomorrow's a holiday. Don't have to go to school or work. So it's interesting, Outgoing Azzy. Yes, my understanding is that in the United States it is Columbus Day, if I'm not mistaken about that. And in Canada we have our Thanksgiving this weekend, as a matter of fact. And I know that in the States your Thanksgiving will be in another month and a half from now. But I'm unsure about other countries around the world that might be celebrating holidays of different types today. It's interesting learning all this stuff from, creators, from friends that we're meeting around the world, as opposed to just from textbooks and the things they taught us in school that now, unfortunately, I'm sure I don't remember as much as I think I do. But it's interesting. And thank you for the Thanksgiving messages for everybody who's sending those to all the Canadians in the house today. I'm going to look at adding some more names to the wheel right now while that Blue Moon is on the screen. So just the gamers already there. And we're going to look at Angel Downstairs Rachel. They happen to be a family friend as well as a member of the Superchat family here. Fanatic Guide, of course, will come up. This is an extremely supportive creator who brings fun and engagement into our chat, for which I'm very grateful. A Slice of Sam will come up. I was with them for a live stream earlier today, as a matter of fact, and then I'll add some more names as we need them. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. And that's a close one, but it's going to be Angel Downstairs Rachel. So like I said, this is a family friend of Superchat in real life, as well as a member of our Superchat family. They do pure variety on their channel. And 77, thank you for the Thanksgiving message as well. That's why tomorrow's live stream is so unbelievably early again, is because I'm going to spend some time with family, which is my favorite thing. And we will be able to get together for our Thanksgiving. So Angel Downstairs Rachel right now has 115 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Like I said, they bring us pure variety on their channel, and they are now willing to swap playlists with other creators as well. So if anybody wants to swap playlists with each other in the chat for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get to another channel. Like I said, we're going to move a little bit faster now because we're in the second half of the live stream. We're not in a rush. We do have a premiere that we're going to go and watch for Michael's Adventures. I'm just going to go and have a look at what time they've got that set up for. We did look at Diary of Amabel already. I forgot to take them off the wheel. So we're going to move a little bit faster, it seems. Oh, the How-To Lady. I'm so sorry I didn't welcome you. I saw you at the beginning of the live stream. And then not again until just now. But the How-To Lady always spreads positivity and energy through the chat, for which I'm very grateful, and we'll likely have a look at their channel soon enough. This is Just the Gamer, so they're here for the third time today, and Just the Gamer has 48 subscribers, so a fairly new channel, but I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther, maybe even get them to 50 today, and halfway on the road to that first 100. So they're obviously a loyal and dedicated supporter, because like I said, they're back already. There's Fanatic Guide leaving a comment for them on the discussion tab. I like to do that for any channel under 100, so it can give a boost to the algorithm just to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel. Pardon me. Now, hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this. I tend to say a lot of the same things over and over. It's a little bit tough, Commander Vlogs, when we do those icons like my Let's Grow and playlist, and I intend to make many more. When we play with fonts and try to squish them, it can be a challenge. I happen to be a Photoshop guy and have been for a long time, so I'm very proficient and able to do that. But if you want, I'll be happy to help you or do it for you. If you want to just let me know what you want and send me a message on whichever other social network, Facebook or Instagram, and I could do that for you in a second. Just what Commander Vlogs is talking about is, you see Nemesis 420 just dropped a message in the chat that says let's grow. They're talking to Just the Gamer, and trying to make emojis like that, if you want to call them emojis or icons, those are available when you have memberships on your own channel for other people to subscribe to, and then they get, one of the benefits is to have those extra emojis that you can use in the chat. Let me just fire a few out here and show you what on earth we're talking about. So, like, you know, there's the ones I rip off from Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and all that stuff, Gmail, and then there's the playlist and Let's Grow. And there's many more, but those are a beginning. And the more members that you have come on, the more emojis unlock for you. You can add these custom icons that people can use. My hope is that it makes it a little bit more, you know, quick for communicating with other creators. And then the other thing too is you got to consider the colors that you use. When I'm on YouTube, I'm always using dark mode, but other creators may not. So you have to think about the colors that you're using. YouTube gives you a great opportunity to make sure that your icons will look good both on light mode and dark mode. So hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know Just the Gamer. I'm still getting to know this channel and its creator, but I'm sure you will too. I'm sure you'll enjoy that too. I'm actually going to take one of your latest videos here and add it into a special playlist that I've made called Catch Up, so that I can make sure I keep caught up with your channel, because I don't want to fall too far behind. Next, we're going to look at one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. This is Scratch and PPA. And Commander Vlogs, that's okay. It's impossible for all of us to make like custom emojis and that and not have it look like somebody's copying somebody else, because how many things can you say that you haven't already said? But I'll be happy even to take my Let's Grow, change the colors, and give it to you if you want to do that. It doesn't even have to change the colors, doesn't matter. I just use different colors so that as the idea is you always want to be looking ahead, right? What are things going to look like when your channel has 1,000 subscribers? What's it going to look like at 10,000? What's it going to look like at 100,000? Same for all the things that come along with it, like members, right? What's it going to look like when you have 10 members, when you have 20, when you have 50, when you have 100, and things like this? You can plan that in advance and then say to yourself, okay, well, I'm going to plan out the colors that I'm going to use, knowing that someday I'm going to have to make 10 of these things and I'm going to need them all to look a little bit differently. That's what makes your chat really look good. So in growth streams, for anybody that has been fairly new to some of these growth streams, Superchat, Commander Vlogs, and other places where we connect like this, you'll notice that a lot of hosts will want you to limit the use of emojis. I do the same thing here, because when you're out of Superchat into other growth streams, I want you to have an easier time connecting with people over there. If you use too many emojis, sometimes the moderators will hammer you and you can get you know, timed out and banned and worse and all that stuff. So we don't want that to happen to anybody. So for that reason, we keep that rule going here, and I ask everybody to try to keep your emojis to 2-3 at a time, something like that. But in other chats, like for instance in our music channel, it can really look nice and fun when there's so much color flying through the chat with the different emojis, right? And you can take that into consideration when you're coming out with the custom icons you're going to give to your members, so that your chat can look bright and beautiful and fun, if you want to put it that way. That's why I make different colors all the time. And I might change those up. You can change them as often as you want. So hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay. I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So, we're talking about Scratch and PPA right now. Now, like I said, this is one of the most supportive creators on all of YouTube. They have built up quite a reputation, both as a supporter and a moderator. They're a moderator on many different channels, all of the ones that I own, all of the ones that I run as well, and many, 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 many more. And Scratch and PPA is so unbelievably supportive to other creators. I used to joke, I haven't mentioned it in a while, but when we see creators doing shout-out videos of each other and putting posts on social media, I joke often that Scratch and PPA may have more tributes done about him across the different social networks than almost any other creator that I've seen. Scratcher Chick is in the house. I'm going to get you onto the wheel right away because they happen to be a member, and then we'll add some names to the wheel from our chat list soon as well. So Scratch and PPA is so unbelievably supportive to others that what happens is when they run a premiere, which happens every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, around lunchtime in the Eastern time zone, they have an overwhelming flood of support that comes running through the chat. It is very high energy, very fast paced, makes it a lot of fun and exciting to be a part of. That's where you'll see a few emojis flying back and forth and this and that. And it's really cool to see that kind of support coming back to Scratch and PPA. So as well, in this series of videos, they come out every Tuesday. It's an interactive series, and what that means is that you will have the opportunity to vote on the content of next week's video. If you follow Scratch and PPA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do. Experience Africans, I meant to put you on the wheel and I didn't yet, so I just did it now, so forgive me for the delay there. Scratch and PPA allows you to vote, like I said, but as well does a considerate and thoughtful job of featuring another creator in each video. So what that gives you is 40 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters who have had impact on one of the most supportive creators that I have met. So I hope everybody will enjoy that and enjoy the fun that comes from hanging out in Scratch and PPA's premieres and taking part in that video. Like I said, it's so interactive. Northeast Lincolnshire Train Spotting Hub, good to see you here. And Outgoing Azzy, to make a playlist, one of the fastest things you can do, there's a few different ways of doing it, but if you want to, you can just go even on your own channel and take a video like this. When you click on the three dots on just about any page, you can go save to playlist. Now, if you don't already have one saved that you want to save it to, you can make a new playlist right then and there. So I will call this Amazing Lottery Scratching Ticket Videos. And then I could add anything I wanted into this. Now, I'm just doing it for fun, but you can decide if you want it to be private, unlisted, or public, and there's different reasons for doing that as well. But now when I click create, that's there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Kristen Walton's channel, because I spun the wheel and she's come up now. And then when we get to her channel, now she doesn't do lottery ticket scratching, but if I wanted to, I could take one of her latest videos and add it into that same playlist by clicking those three dots saying add to playlist, and there's my Amazing Lottery Ticket Scratching Ticket Videos playlist there. So it can be that easy. Now, it's a bit of work to do it that way. There's other ways to do it that you can find from within YouTube Studio, particularly on a computer. That might be easier and faster for you, but this is a way to just get it done if you want to do that quickly. And then there you go. Computer Chick Productions is talking about laying out custom playlists like Kristen Walton has done on her channel here. We see lots of creators doing this. And when you ask, why would a playlist ever be unlisted? How does that make sense for anybody? This is a perfect example of why you might do something like that. When you need a playlist to put as a shelf on your front page, but it really doesn't have any other particular use, you could make an unlisted playlist for that reason. Or if there's something you just want to share with a few people, but not necessarily have public so that everybody's looking at what you're doing and things like that. So hopefully that's helpful. And eventually I expect to do more videos about playlists. I'm just making a note. So I've just made a note that when I get into making videos for TuberChat, one of the things I'll do is talk about the different ways to make playlists and their different reasons why we might want them, as well as swapping playlists with other creators, right? Monica's Views and News, good to see you in the house. That's another creator that's been with TuberChat from the beginning, with a slight name change there, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. They're definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter. Kristen Walton is my love. We live together close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. She is here as a member and a moderator. She's got her own channel doing her own thing. She's recently given it a bit of a facelift with a lot of new branding, as you can see. So she's got bright, beautiful thumbnails here, as well as her banner and avatar are all matching. And so this can really help, because if somebody sees a video from this creator for the first time and then sees another video that they're interested in that has the same look and feel as the one that they've already watched from this creator, they might be inclined to watch that video knowing that they've already enjoyed one. A very specific term when they talk about how to plan your videos for maximum impact in the algorithm. What they're looking for is viewer satisfaction. They word it exactly that way. So when somebody finds and clicks on and watches a video, YouTube wants them to be satisfied with what they found, right? It's a very different thing than talking about excitement or emotion or manipulation or things like that, right? So it's something to keep in mind. But if you've satisfied a viewer with one of your videos and they see another thumbnail come up that was similar to the video that satisfied them, they will be inclined to click on that other video. Makeup mom and son, we certainly do make a cute couple. And you're right, Computer Chick Productions is making a good point about playlists as well, where when you make a playlist, you actually can add a description that's another 5,000 characters that can help. And by putting keyword terms in your title of the playlist, that can help as well to get that found. So that's a thought. And Kristen Welton does a lot of variety on her channel, including lifestyle videos, a lot of unboxings lately, and product reviews, as well as she's had great success with shorts videos. One of them now may have already, let's look at her videos. You can, when you click, I didn't mean to click play all. When you click on somebody's videos on their channel, let's say you click the video tab here, for instance, you'll find that over on the right hand side it's going to give us the opportunity to sort by popularity if we want to. So then we look at, like, this shorts video has 28,000 views and another with 19,000 views. So she's finding great success with that, which is really cool. And this channel, as a matter of fact, just hit 100,000 views. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Kristen Welton. She's got 1,350 subscribers right now. We're hoping to push her towards 1,400. She's fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support her, including super chats and memberships when we get there. So Fanatic Guide is coming up on the screen. But before I talk about the channel belonging to this very supportive creator, I'm going to get some more names onto our wheel from our chat list. Fanatic Guide will often call it the Wheel of Unknowing. And the Wheel of Doom here has a lot of different nicknames. And hopefully everybody is enjoying connecting to each other here in the chat. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. If anybody's mentioned a question or a comment that you meant for me to see and I missed it, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or @mention TuberChat Connect and Grow. I will keep my eyes open, hopefully catch it the next time around, but that will help me see it a little bit easier. I'm going to see what I can do now about adding some names to the wheel. I've got a Slice of Sam on there. Stell Sweet Cuisine, I believe, is still with us. There's a few members still on the wheel. Nemesis 420 is there with Makeup Mom and Son. She's a member and a moderator. Scratcher Chicken Experience Africans are both on there. Have Cheetah Will View is coming up right now. They're extremely active on YouTube. They post, I think, every day, sometimes more than once a day. And 77 has been an extremely supportive creator lately. The Stock Explorer, let me know if you're still here. And we will add your channel, and then I'll add some more as we need them. I'm just looking at something in another window here. Make sure I'm right about Michael's Adventures premiere. Am I right or am I mistaken? I might be mistaken. Pardon me just for a second while I look at something here, and we're going to talk about sorry, I'm talking and reading at the same time. I can't seem to do both. I'm reaching out to Michael's Adventures now, who has a premiere. I don't see it when I look at the window right away, so we're just sorting that out. But we'll make sure we have that. We still got a long way to go today. We'll make sure we get everybody's channel on the screen. 345 Barry, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody coming in. Looks like we're doing okay. Fanatic Guide is extremely supportive. So this is a creator who supports on all of my channels, as a matter of fact, but particularly is here in Tuber Chat every single day, engaging conversation, bringing fun and experience into Tuber Chat as well, but is also over on our royalty-free music channel. So for anybody that hasn't seen that already, all the same music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams. We have a live stream running over there almost 24/7, and Fanatic Guide is over there regularly as well. Is very much responsible for our rapid growth in watch hours over there. So, as well, How To with Key, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. How To with Key's been a friend of Tuber Chat for quite some time. Oh, there it is. Okay. Something interesting happened with the premiere. YouTube does so many changes that sometimes when somebody's got a premiere set up and you go to their page to look for it, it ends up in a different position on the page than you're used to. There's Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Good to see you in the house. This is a very exciting, fun, and friendly creator that brings fun and friendliness and energy everywhere that they go, particularly here in Tuber Chat, and I appreciate that. We never know what to expect from Tiffany Wears T-shirts, but we know that it's always fun, entertaining, and very fun-spirited as well. Fanatic Guide has 2,480 subscribers, and we're watching this channel grow. We're watching their videos really move as well. They've got a lot of successful videos here that are really flying, even outside of the gameplay. So they post gameplay videos almost every day. We could see they got a brand new one today for me to catch up on here, and they got a premiere set up for tomorrow, right before Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact. I'll set the reminder. I probably won't catch it during the premiere. Excuse me, but it's great to know that we're going to have brand new content from this creator. Yeah, Derek's Journey took over the Stream Boss position. Tiffany Wears T-shirts. Yes, as a matter of fact. That changed hands twice today, actually. Sam Prudent Media Atelier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, and forgive me if I'm not. Sam Prudent Media Atelier is in the house for the first time. Oh, wait, hold on a second here. Did Sam's Vlogs Trains and More change his name? Oh, I'm mistaken. Okay, I'm mistaken about this channel. Sam Prudent Media Atelier. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Documentary film productions, live streaming. So forgive me, I still got to get to know your channel. So they're here in Tuber Chat. as a member. So thank you for that. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Looks like you're close to Niagara. I happen to be close to Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada, but I'll have to have a better look at your channel to get an idea. And forgive me for that. But in the meantime, Fanatic Guide, like I said, is an extremely supportive creator. I hope everybody will connect with them if you haven't already. And then I'll have a look at your community post and your videos when we get to your channel. Outgoing Azzy, it's actually time for you to be added to the wheel. So we'll get 7-7 up on the screen, and we will talk about Outgoing Azzy. And as a matter of fact, forgive me because I'm supposed to add all members. Sam Prudent Media Atelier, Atelier. Right, I'll get it soon. I just want to. I try to make the effort to pronounce everybody's name properly. So forgive me. I'll stop dancing around it momentarily after I get it out a few more times. And 7-7, we got to look for this channel. I do this every day, and I can't remember what it is that we type in. Was it 7-7 Bean Soup? Or maybe not. There it is. Okay, it was 7-7 Bean Soup. Let me put this in. Now, you might still have to use your channel filter to find this channel, but if you need to find 7-7, please type this extra bit into the search bar or copy and paste. Lenny the Lawyer Live, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And yeah, Outgoing Azzy, I put you on the wheel now. When we do get to your channel, we'll have a look at what you've got going on. Now, 7-7 is fairly new to Superchat, but they've been unbelievably supportive, particularly in our copyright-free music channel as well. They're over there every day keeping the conversation going, for which I'm very grateful. They have a lot of fun in the chat as well. And I just want to make sure I'm catching up with your channel. So I'm going to take this video here, this 5-minute one, and add it into my catch-up playlist. That's just a special playlist I made for the purpose of keeping caught up with channels. And 7-7, like I said, is extremely supportive, so hopefully you'll enjoy that support coming to you after you connect with them. 93 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Thank you so much, Scratch and PPA, for catching that. I didn't mean to miss your question. Just the gamer. The green screen that I'm using, you can see as I move it around the room here, happens to be a mobile one, right? So it's just on a stand. I did a review of it that is on my personal channel as well. So my name is Kevin K. You'll see my link dropped every once in a while in the chat. If you want to check out on my personal channel, you can just search for green screen and you'll see the exact one that I'm using, but I love it. Kristen bought it for me as a Valentine's present, as a matter of fact, a couple of years ago. And I have used this every episode of Tuber Chat and many more times than that. So you can bet that after more than 300 live streams, this green screen is still in perfect shape. It's almost as the day that I had originally opened it. And I love it. I'm using it all the time. And then, has anyone tried making a video intro with Placid and Canva for YouTube? That I haven't done. I wonder if anybody in the chat has done that. Let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And how to with key. Yeah, the green screen is great. I just love this one. It literally takes a minute to put up, a minute to take down. And this is why I enjoy it so much. And I've even done I think I did one of the episodes of Tuber Chat out of the house one day. I think it was right in the beginning. And Experience Africans is coming up. Now, this channel was just featured, as a matter of fact. We feature a different channel every single day. Today's featured channel is Marino's Mysteries. I feature different channels almost every day on Tuber Chat, based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. And the reason why is so that you have almost 300 opportunities now to meet loyal and dedicated supporters who have had impact in our community in some way or outside when I see creators supporting each other. let me